Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I am still just a little bit jet lagged from coming back from my trip to Tokyo, but I am excited to show you everything that I bought clothes-wise on that trip. Just like the last haul I did for my vacation a couple years ago, I'm not going to be showing everything I bought. I'm just going to be showing the things that I think are like relevant for this channel, which is basically all the clothes that I got for myself. I did post a lot of the other things I got on my Instagram stories. If you're ever interested in seeing some of the other stuff that I'm buying or just like my other interests, please follow me there at Pink Wait Flowers. So what I'm gonna do is start with the smallest items and like work my way up to bigger pieces, and I'll show you the actual like Lolita stuff last. But I will say, as a spoiler alert, I did not buy any main pieces this time, so you will not be seeing any of those. I really wanted happy cakes, but I tried to participate in the lottery and just didn't get in. So I'm gonna really just hope for like an MTO or a re-release or something, because it's going for absolutely bonkers prices secondhand already. In La Forêt in Harajuku, there is one of the floors that has this big like artisans market, which is called the Love and Madness Market. And I bought this Peter Pan collar there. The brand tag says it's from a brand called Nearly Equal. And it's just like a cute, solid color Peter Pan collar with some bows on it. I really wanted a layering piece like this to wear with like sweaters and t-shirts and stuff, just to be able to zhuzh up my non-Lolita outfits. I got a couple of small legwear items. The first one is these leg warmers that I guess could also be used as arm warmers from Romantic Standard, which is also in Harajuku. It's just like a single shop. They have a ton of remake items and like store creations, and I really wanted to get something of that. So I'm happy with these because I wear leg warmers a lot. My other legwear purchase is from Wigo, which is just like a fast fashion company, but I specifically wanted these socks because they're 120 centimeters, and I don't remember what that is in like feet. I'm 5'5" for comparison, and they are almost as tall as me. They're basically made to be really slouchy when you wear them, and I really like the look of slouchy socks. I feel like because I grew up on too much Kingdom Hearts exposure, I like the proportion of like triangles towards the bottom, like big ass feet or big ass socks, like big chunky platform shoes. But yeah, I do have some like slouchy socks, but they're not slouchy enough, so I got these ones. And some of the small accessories that I got were from Nile Perch. I got two brooches, a little bear and another one of their shell brooches. I have this one in lavender, but I've been wanting like sax one just because I wear sax with my ring cord so much. And this one's like white and sax, and it's really nice. And just like a little blue bear because why not? I mean, I wear the brooches that I've gotten from Nile Perch a lot. I have 3 and now I have 5. So I thought I was actually gonna buy more from Nile Perch, but I didn't end up wanting anything else really. So I'm happy that I got these because I know I'll get a ton of use out of them. And one last little accessory I got is this can badge. It's from a store in La Forêt that carries like a bunch of different brands and just like cute stuff. I think it might be called Mina Cute. But yeah, it's just like by a Japanese artist, and I always put my can badges on this hat, or at least most of my can badges, and I wear it like whenever I'm having a bad hair day, so I like to have it decorated. Now I have one shirt that I bought from Honey Cinnamon. So Honey Cinnamon is a brand that makes like Ryo Sangata clothes, like the common popular style for young Japanese girls, which right now is obviously like Jirai and stuff. I bought this in the Shibuya 109, and I wanted to buy like one oversized shirt. It's not a silhouette that I think I'm like drawn to wearing a lot, but I do at this point have more fitted shirts, so I thought it would be good to have like just one option that isn't. And this one is really oversized, so I can kind of wear it as almost a dress in summer, which I'm happy about because I don't like wearing a fitted shirt and shorts. It's just too much of like, I don't know, my rectangular body exposed. I prefer to have like more of a silhouette. I'm more comfortable in that. So this at least gives me a triangle silhouette. I think it's really, really cute. I love the pink color and I love the lace on the sleeves. And it says, ahem, and I quote, "Honey cinnamon, about me. My heart is fragile and as dainty as silk ribbons, as soft as kitten, as sweet as shortcakes, as delicate as rose petals. Please handle with care." Obviously this suits my aesthetic, but if you know anything about me, it's that this little poem here is really not relevant to my personality. I am not very delicate. I am sensitive, but I'm also a bit aggressive. So I think it's really funny. I think it's really cute, and it really suited what I was looking for in an oversized shirt. I ended up buying one item from Candy Striper, which is a brand that my wife and I both really like. It's one of the only brands that we like both buy from because I feel like they have a really good balance between like the darker aesthetic and the more pastel aesthetic, but both of them being kind of like simple and cute in a way that my wife and I both like. I mean, obviously the darker stuff is a little more cool, but all I'm saying is I think they translate their brand style into like those two different color palettes really well. And I wasn't sure about getting this at first because there's a drawing of a kitten on it that is, well, black, as you can see here, the outline. And generally speaking, I don't have like anything with black on it in my wardrobe. Like at this point, I literally have like one single item with black on it. So it felt a bit weird to me to have like one thing with a bit of black on it, but to be fair, it's on the back of the sweater and the sweater was on sale. And I've been looking to get a pink sweater specifically that I will not wear inside the house because I have like 3 pink sweaters that I wear in the house. And because I wear them in the house all the time, I wear them when I'm like eating and cleaning, and then they get like stained and disgusting, and I can't wear them outside the house because I don't want to look disgusting. I mean, I do still wear them outside the house, but just to run errands. But anyway, I refuse to get this one dirty. Basically, I will wear it as intended as part of an outfit and not just for cleaning the bathroom. It's really, really cute. I love the purple color and the really, really pale pink. And it says, "Candy be with you forever." And this is gonna be the last bag I show you before we move into the Lolita stuff. We went to Nakano Broadway again, and so I went to Spank again, and I got a few things. One small item I got was just this shushu or scrunchie. I wear my hair in a ponytail most days, so this will be a good asset to my outfits. I got a big scrunchie from Nile Perch 2 years ago. I can't locate it right now. It's somewhere in my house, but I use it a lot when it's not lost in my house. So I thought having a lavender one would be fun. I also got one of their original tight designs. I have the bright heart one. And 2 years ago, I got that one and I got a pair of tights from Nile Perch. And I wear them with Lolita a lot, like a lot more than I expected to. I just think it's fun to wear like non-Lolita intended legwear with Lolita sometimes. I don't know why, I just like it. So I figured I would get another pair. These have like moons and shooting stars and I just think it's really cute. And the pastel is like super, super soft. So I love these. And lastly, I got one of their remake items, which I had actually seen on their web shop / on their Instagram. And I was surprised that it was still there, but I immediately snatched it up. I really love this. It's nice and loose and like there's quite a big armhole on the side. So I am looking forward to wearing this in summer. My wardrobe, like outside of Lolita, but in Lolita too, is really not suited for how warm it does get here. And I don't handle heat well. So most of the non-Lolita stuff I've been focused on buying for the last year or two, even more maybe, has been to improve my like summer wardrobe. I just don't like a lot of short stuff. Like, I just don't like a lot of like small fitted tops. I don't really like crop tops. I didn't have anything to layer them with. I don't mind like short skirts, but I don't want to wear like a crop top with it. I would rather wear like a big shirt. So it's been hard for me to like adapt my wardrobe a bit better, but I've been working on it and I think this is a good addition. Also, like, you know, I just love the cat and I couldn't resist it. It's the perfect colors and theme for me. All right, so first of all, I got 2 items from Baby the Stars Shine Bright. The first one is a lavender headdress. I believe this is the Snow Dot Fairy headdress. I just thought it was really cute, and I am trying to like shop from Baby more because I think their designs are just like incredible. I've mentioned this before, but I don't like mixing different types of lace other than tulle lace and cotton lace into my wardrobe. That's all I have. So baby usually uses like torchon lace, so I don't buy a lot of their items because of that. So when I do spot something with tulle lace, I want to get it from baby. I've been wearing headdresses a lot more over the last year or two as part of my style in Lolita fashion, ever since I got this like Metamorphose fairy frill headdress. So I thought it would be nice to have a lavender one to hopefully wear a lot as well. I've been wearing headdresses way more than head bows. I tend to wear headdresses and just like hair clips. And also like, I guess I've been wearing hats a lot. I think I've just been straying from head bows because I prefer smaller, flatter head bows and they are harder to find. I feel like really big head bows is typically what AP has been releasing and what's easy to find secondhand. So I've just been gravitating to other things. And the other item is currently in use on my lovely little Usakumia, Louise Dupont-du-Lac. So I bought her this little Kira Sweets Halloween matching cape to the one that I have. I have the yellow JSK, she has the yellow little cape. And I was so happy when I spotted this because it's sold out online and my shopping service wasn't able to find it for me when she bought me my Kira Sweets Halloween, but it was in stock at the Shinjuku store and I just really wanted to have at least one Kumiya outfit for Louise, so I'm so happy. Like, it's so cute to have it like match the one BTSSB dress I have. Makes me really happy, so we're going to be twinning sometime soon. She's such a cutie. I also just love that it's a bear wearing a bunny hood wearing a cat ear cape. And last but not least, of course, let me show you my purchases from Angelic Pretty. Obviously, I'm happy with my purchases. I just made them, but I feel like I stuck really closely to what was on my wish list. Other than one thing, but it's going to be pretty useful. So all things considered, I think I made some pretty smart choices this year. Where like 2 years ago, I was just buying what caught my eye and I was happy to do that and I don't regret any of my purchases. But this time I knew that I couldn't really just like walk into the shop and buy things that I thought were nice because I was on a smaller budget. Okay, so first of all, the more useful item that like wasn't on my wish list is this fluffy sleeve cutsew in Saks. I have this in pink. I bought the pink one secondhand last year, like late last year, and I've been using it a lot. And when it comes to my Saks tops, I didn't have a cutsew, but I have been gravitating towards cutsews more lately. I'm also a bit of a completionist when it comes to my wardrobe. My dream wardrobe has like one of each for all the colors of my wardrobe, in that I have like a long sleeve and a short sleeve cardigan, and the same for blouses and the same for cutsews, and like a parka, and like throw in some variety, you know? Let's throw in some patterns and stuff. But basically I like having many options of the same color because tops in Lolita fashion are probably my favorite part of it, and just because I wear Lolita quite often and tops I think get used really quick. Just, I'm personally a sweaty girl, so I do need those options. But yeah, I mean, I already knew I would like this cutsew, like in terms of the fit and the comfort. It's very, very soft and it fits me very well. So I've already worn this one and I love the color, so I'm excited to get even more use out of it. There's 2 other items that I've already used, and then I'm going to show you the 3 last things that I haven't worn yet. So these are the Lyrical Bunny ring and necklace. I think they're called like Fancy Lyrical Bunny or something. I really love this design, and I think this is from like a 2nd or 3rd restock, but I was pretty happy to see them in store. I do think buying jewelry brand new in person is one of the most worth it purchases you can make from AP, because jewelry goes for a lot secondhand and sells out quick. And also, if you're just buying jewelry, I feel like it can sometimes feel tedious to pay the shipping costs, for me personally, and it's just so hard to snatch it up. Like, it sells so fast usually. So I was really happy to be able to pick these up in store, and I ended up getting the matching colors from 2 separate stores, the Harajuku store and the Shinjuku store, I think. Like I said, I've already worn this. I wore it during the trip with Toy Fantasy. I thought it was like a perfect match. The Lyrical Bunny on Toy Fantasy is a bit more rounder, like this one I feel, than the sort of like big-eyed one that they have like in the pouches and stuff now. So I really love this. I'm trying to get more AP jewelry because I always fall in love with the pieces I have. I'm wearing one of them, my cream soda mermaid necklace. But yeah, it's not something that I love buying like and having to ship to me. Okay, so I actually misspoke. I have 4 items left. 3 of them are accessories. So let me show you those. The first one is this little Lyrical Bunny hair clip. I have some like embroidered hair clips from Pop Parade that I really enjoy wearing because I find they make it so easy to add color or to like balance color in your coordinate, either by using them like on your headpiece, in your hair, or like on your top or cardigan, or even on the like waist bow of dresses. So I thought that having more yellow that I can like move around would benefit my coordinates, because yellow is a hard color to find in general, and I don't have a lot of yellow accessories. I also just really like the design of this Lyrical Bunny, and there was a few colors, but yeah, I thought yellow would serve my wardrobe the best. And speaking of Miss Lyrical Bunny, I also bought this ring, which is the same design. So these two match. I think they're called the Happy Lyrical Bunny like ring and brooch or whatever they're called. But I just thought this one was so fucking cute. Like honestly, like I couldn't resist it because it's just like so AP, you know? And yeah, I really want to get more AP jewelry. I'm so stingy about it, but I love it so much, and I'm really happy I got this one. This was the only colorway I found in store. I'm not sure if there's other colorways of this ring that even exist, but I think the like white and lavender and pink, and there's like a tiny bit of mint here, just looks so good together. The last accessory is also a ring. I love rings. I think you can kind of see my collection here. Like I do have quite a bit at this point, but I just feel like I'm more drawn to them than necklaces. I feel like I'm pickier with necklaces. There's more rings that I find that I like. So I guess that's why I bought a lot this trip. If, you know, 3 is a lot, I guess. So the last ring is this little dream heart ring from AP, of course. I think this is the light pink one. There was a darker pink one there. It's just like a pretty little pink heart ring that says Angelic Pretty on it. I really love when they do this like glittery acrylic, and I know I'll use it a lot. It can be worn with anything. I got this at the AP in Harajuku, and I actually think I got it on one of our last days. And this was an item that was on my wish list, and if you watched my last video, which was what's on my wish list, I mentioned getting a new Peter Pan collar white blouse. So here she is. This one has detachable sleeves, but I'll most likely be wearing it as a short sleeve blouse just because I do have a long sleeve one already, and sometimes wearing like just long sleeve one is more comfortable than the detachable sleeves, even though it is cute as its own type of look. I tried this on and I do think it fits well. This is the honey shirring blouse, but I will say the older releases of the honey shirring blouse are not as plus size friendly as one might think. I just want to mention it because the newer releases are a bit larger, because the older releases, I tried one on when a friend in the com was selling it. It didn't fit me. It was too small in the shoulder specifically, because as you can see, the shirring is a bit like wider, the panel in the part that's closest to the shoulders. So the shirring is more accommodating in the waist portion than it is in the bust and shoulder region. And I just want to mention it because if you do see this honey shirring blouse brand new and you're around my height, 5'5", and bust size, whatever the hell this is, this one will fit you. The older ones will not. So exercise caution when encountering honey shirring blouses in the wild. I just think it's really cute and simple and wearable. There was a bit more of a zhuzhed up blouse that the shop staff offered for me to try on, but I wasn't really interested because it had like a bunch of like ladder crisscrossy lace situation on the sleeve, and it felt a little bit more like old school inspired to me, and I just like this one better. I like simple sometimes, or I guess at least simple for a Lolita, right? That is everything. That is my haul. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I Hope that you found my items interesting. I feel very lucky to be able to have them from shopping in Japan. Buying brand new in store is just, I don't know, it's such a different experience. I feel like if I lived in Japan, it would be so hard to resist not constantly buying brand new because it's just so accessible. But I will say it is so much harder to control the impulse purchases when you are physically there in the shop and the shop staff are like watching you and you're like, well, why not? It's right there. I like it, even if it's not really something you need or you might have a similar item. Like, it just becomes hard to resist when it's like in the flesh, you know? There's one bonus item that I want to show you, and it's mostly because I would be interested to know if you all want a video on this subject, and that is my new doll and his wardrobe. So this is my little doll. He's wearing this like little OG fit right now, but I did buy him like a lot of outfits to make Lolita coordinates with. So I got these kinds of like skirts and blouses and things that I can use to make Lolita coordinates. So I guess my question is if you'd be interested in like doll content, if I show you his wardrobe, maybe like other items I buy for him in the future. I know that sometimes I know it's pretty easy for Lolita to be interested in dolls, but it's a bit different from the content that I already make, so I guess I just wanted to make an interest check. That is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Please let me know, I guess, what item from my haul was your favorite, and let me know if you have any vacation coming up. I wish a vacation in the future for all of us. That would be nice. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you in my next one, but until then, bye bye.